Hello friends, welcome back to my channel and to another Plan With Me video. This week we are memory planning the week that was December 9th through to December 15th, and we are using this absolutely stunning kit from Planiface. The moment I saw it, I knew I needed to use it. There is just something about the blue with the red that is like non-traditional, but so incredibly pretty. And yeah, I knew immediately that I needed to use it. I'm also using a whole bunch of different foils because, of course, red and blue kit calls for red foil, and I had red foil that has been sitting in my collection for the longest time that I've never been able to pull in with anything because I always think it's too bold or it's too risky or it's not going to match. So I was so glad to be able to do that. I think I used the underlays that I just showed you were from Rose Colored Days, and I think they went perfectly with this kit because the bottom washi is like holly and like vines, and the underlays are essentially the same thing, which I thought worked really well. I then bought in, I think there was some red foil from Murdoch Talks, which is the bottom washi overlay. I've got some Scribble Prints Co., which I've pulled in some of the round circle icons that you guys know I love, as well as some glitter header overlays. That might be it. But I think I had, oh, and the full box overlays at SPC as well. I think I may have had the other stuff on hand, but I didn't end up using it. And I love how this spread turned out. I think the red is so perfect. And it was nice to be able to bring in like a different foil. Like I think from end of November into December, I think I used silver first, then I used hollow, then I used red, then I used silver again, and then I used gold. So it was nice to be able to alternate some different foils, but you'll see a clear picture of those underlays now. I think they are gorgeous. I have some green ones as well. But again, green is one of those foil colors. Like, I don't know when I would use it. And I don't think I have any other, like, the underlays that I have are like an emerald green. I don't think I have any emerald green foil lying around. So that's probably going to be hard to bring in, but we'll see what happens. So this week was obviously mid-December. We are 2 weeks from Christmas, so obviously we're full steam ahead, Christmas shopping, winding up work for the year. It was just, it's the best feeling. Like, Christmas is my favorite time of year, but that feeling of like counting down your days until you go on like Christmas leave is just, it's honestly something else. And I had a work lunch the following week, and I don't know. If you guys love Christmas, let me know, and let me know what your favorite thing about Christmas is. Because for me, like I said, it's the countdown. It's then the Christmas tree. It's sitting on the couch every night and seeing the glow of the Christmas lights, the Christmas movies. Ugh, not gonna lie, I do wish that it snowed here for Christmas, because the idea of, all of what I just mentioned with like a hot cup of cocoa, cozying up in some blankets, like that absolutely sounds so inviting to me. But obviously it's usually very hot here, so we don't get the full experience. Anywho, let's go ahead and jump into the plans. I did also forget to mention that the date dots that I'm using are actually from Lilotco, which is an Australian store. Don't know why I use those ones, because I would have had some from SPC, but you know. Anywho, my sidebar this week is very standard. We've got the tall box from Planiface, and then I've got two full boxes I've left apart for like the highlight of the week. And then we're jumping right into Monday, because we can see that I'm currently filling out plans for Monday and I'm behind as per usual. So the first thing I've marked on Monday was work, and then it marked that it was a stupid day at work, that I was having tech issues. I marked that I got my HCC gift. So basically that just means that I got my gift from our senior managers in the mail every year. They go to the efforts of like making something handmade, and they post it out to us so that we get a little Christmas gift. This year's one is probably my favorite one of all. It was actually like an acrylic or resin acrylic, I don't know, but it was a bookmark, and it's clear with gold foil, and then it has like a little red ribbon on it. It's really, really cute, and I've been using that to hold my place when I read. I got some happy mail this day from Once More with Love, and then I marked doing some laundry. Oh goodness, hiccups. Tuesday was a work in office day, so I've marked that at the top of the day, and I marked that it was a super slow morning. I always find that work days seem to go really slowly, and they're such a struggle. Tuesday afternoon, I marked having a headache, and that I had a nap, which then made me feel worse. So I've obviously tried to nap to get rid of the headache, but instead of getting rid of the headache, it just made me feel worse. So we always love that. And then marked that we had red rooster for dinner. Wednesday, I've marked work at the top of the day there, and then I marked that I got my new planner delivered. So the planner that I'm using in this video and the planner that I'm using in 2025 is a Tilly Journals Functional Flexi Planner 7x9. Love it. Best planner ever. And obviously every time I get a planner every year, like I love that feeling. Again, it's one of those things that comes with Christmas and it's just so exciting. I marked that it in this particular moment in time, I was incredibly hungry. Weird thing to mark, but sure. I marked doing some laundry. What else have I marked? YouTube watch. I had a TikTok scroll. I left room for watching a TV show, but I haven't marked what TV show. And then I marked that I uploaded a video. On Thursday, we've marked work at the top of the day. And then I had access issues. So I'm assuming the access issues were to do with my computer. Once again, tech issues on Monday, access issues on Thursday. Love that. I did some more laundry. I did a voiceover this day. And then marked that I had some hangouts on Twitch, which I haven't marked for a little while because I've kind of not been watching a lot of Twitch lately. But generally when I'm marking Twitch, it's either I'm watching a friend's stream or I'm watching ASMR, although I find that I tend to actually mark that I'm watching ASMR now. Once again, I had another TikTok scroll, and then I did a Bath and Body Works order. I'm pretty sure they had like seasonal specials on, and I had a birthday voucher from my people at work. So I finally like bought some stuff with that. And then I also marked that we got a delivery for the guinea pig as well. Friday, the first thing that I've marked is that it was my friend from work's birthday. Her name is Laura. And I always mark like birthdays or special events at the top of the day before I mark anything else. It's just how I roll. I also marked that it was so hot that we were sitting at a balmy 34 degrees. December for us, like our seasons start at the beginning of the month, like not midway or anything. So for us, the first day of summer is the 1st of December. So here we are on the 13th of December, already sitting at 34 degrees. I have no idea what that is in Fahrenheit, but just know that it's hot. I then marked work for the day. I did a voiceover after work. I marked having chicken schnitzel for dinner. And then I marked that I played at Baldur's Gate until 1 a.m. I'm pretty sure this is when we started my playthrough with my brother and his partner. I had another playthrough with another friend that didn't kind of go ahead. I think I've got 2 personal save files that I haven't progressed in. And then we started a playthrough with my brother and his partner this night. And we did that until 1 a.m. So that was fun. Because of said playthrough until 1 a.m., I did mark on Saturday morning that I slept in. And then this day, I don't know if it was the first time we went Christmas shopping. It looks like it because I haven't marked it the week before. So we went Christmas shopping this day. Generally, the first day of Christmas shopping is like a walk around and we kind of just look at all the shops and see if anything calls to us for anyone. And then we'll go back at a later date. Or if we find something that's really fitting, we'll just get it on the spot. But I always love starting Christmas shopping. I love the concept of Christmas shopping. But then when I get there and there's people who are impatient and pushy and just, I turn into the Grinch. And then marked having a coffee. So again, we probably did a walk around. We sat down, had some coffee, had a debrief to see if we wanted to go back and get anything. I then marked that I purchased some crystals. I think I bought some crystals for my mum for Christmas. And then I also bought them to try and help with our IVF cycles moving into 2025 because, you know, anything helps, right? Like if you're not really getting anywhere, you'll try anything. So I invested in some crystals. I think I got like amethyst, rose quartz, like all kind of standard love, nurturing, fertility type ones. I marked that I had a Boost juice on this day. Love my Boost juice. My order is the Energizer juice. And then we did a Kmart run and watched Red One. And let's run through Sunday. So Sunday I had a lazy day. I filmed, I cleaned, listened to some Christmas carols, chilled out with the dogs, and then we watched Elf that night. You guys know it. We ran out of time. But anyway, that's it for this video. I hope you've enjoyed. Bye!